cave off De Bruyne. There's a few things that you can do tactically and in training that may help you score more goals in 8v8. First thing is you got to play to your strengths. That's number one. So, you know, you got to put yourself in scenarios where you can even use them. So you could be strong in, like, let's say you could be a fast player, but if you don't put yourself in the right position to use your speed, then you won't be able to cash in on that strength. It's tight. It's tight in 8v8. So you said that the more that you try and create scoring opportunities for your teammates, and that even when you create scoring opportunities for your teammates, it seems like that doesn't create any chances for yourself. If you are seen as that unselfish player, you will find opportunities. It's like in poker. If we're playing blackjack and then you see me fold 10 hands in a row, and then one time I bet the max limit, and then I go all in on even before the river or after the river, and I folded 10 hands in a row, then you know that I got something because I folded 10 hands in a row. Same thing and same kind of concept in soccer. If you dish the ball, you dish the ball 10 times to your teammates and they score on maybe half of them or maybe a third of them, right? And so then the other team's going to be thinking that, okay, this guy, he's unselfish. He's always playing an open man, or maybe, he's always dishing it away. If they see you make that pattern, and then one time, you take maybe a nice turn, or you hit a trick and find yourself with some free space, you miss every shot you don't take. So for that reason, I think playing more 8v8 will help you score more goals. I mean, some simple strategies are when it's tight fields and your team is more dominant or more fit, you want a kind of high pressure or squeeze, especially if they have a goal kick, because then you make it easy for yourself and extremely hard on them, right? Because not only do you have the defenders covered, but if they try and kick it over the halfway line, and in 8v8, most times goalkeepers aren't allowed to kick the length of the field, right? Goalkeepers usually aren't allowed to kick it over half. I don't know what the specific rules are, but if you can get that high press squeeze when they have a goal kick, that's a huge time to capitalize, because you just want to be constantly beating down the goalkeeper and beating down the defenders. It's hard to get scored on if your team's the one attacking the whole time, and if the whole game is spent in the other team's defensive half, then it's going to be hard for you guys to lose. So I wouldn't worry about, if you're creating scoring opportunities for your teammates, then, who gives a shit if you score more goals? I mean, yeah, I love scoring goals more, almost more than anyone. But I'm almost even a little bit happier if I could get my teammates, get them to score. Something that's super dangerous if when you stand in front of the goalkeeper, even if there's defenders in the box, screening the goalkeeper, if you're in that bread box area, if you're kind of in that the danger zone with defenders and the goalkeeper, and you make it hard for that goalkeeper to move, I mean, you're going to be able to cherry pick a few goals there, definitely, at least one a game. So right, because then it's positional. Because if you weren't in that position creating passes, if you weren't in that position as a high striker, receiving the ball or being able to bounce passes back towards your own midfielders to finish on goal, then it would just be the other way around. So the only other way that you're going to create more scoring opportunities or have more scoring opportunities is if you switch positions with a center midfielder. So it sounds like you're just doing your job effectively, and you just have to be patient, because I think scoring opportunities will come. In terms of being more dangerous on the ball, I think there's a few things you could do. Number one, I would invest in a kick trainer. an SKLZ kick trainer. I have one right here. Right, the reason why you want to invest in a kick trainer is because it really improves your subconscious ball striking. And what I mean by that is this ball on a rope has allowed me to do things in practice and in games that I didn't know I could do, that I did without thinking about it. Right? So when you start to use this and you get into a state of deep relaxation and really work on your striking technique, I love this pattern, by the way, this 2-2, 1-2, 1-2. This is my favorite pattern to do with the ball. If I'm walking around town, or I'm walking in an airport, if I'm walking in New York City, I'll go freestyle. So sometimes I'll just like to work the left, and I'll just go right step, just step with the ball. But if I'm intentionally training and I'm in a soccer training session, I'll intentionally do 2-2. Same thing with juggling, 1-2, 1-2. My vision is that in the game, let's say you have one touch to receive the ball pops up in the air, next touch finishes on goal, right? So this ball can really improve your timing, rhythm, coordination. Not only that, it's effortless. It's effortless. In 60 seconds, you can get 60 touches, which means in 10 to 15 minutes, watching a game on TV or walking around your block with your dog or something, you could get close to 1,000 touches effortlessly. I'm not saying it's better than a rebounder. I'm not saying it's better than a wall. I'm not saying it's better than a training partner, but it's lightweight, it's portable, it's cheap, which means whenever you want, wherever you bring this ball, you can get thousands of touches whenever you want, and I think that's the most beautiful thing. So this is something that will really help improve your striking. It's so versatile. So I can't recommend this enough. SKLZ solo kick trainer, or size 1 ball, a length of rope, maybe a little bit shorter than your hip bone and your ankle, and then some duct tape. Boom, you got a kick trainer. I've heard, someone told me, I recommend they make one of these. They told me they duct taped a tennis ball onto the end of a jump rope, right? So you could MacGyver one of these, no problem. The 2 other things that are just timeless. Let's see. If you bring a size 1 ball with you everywhere you go, this is going to unlock 2 opportunities. The first opportunity it will unlock is your ability to dribble. The more time you spend dribbling effortlessly, the more you're going to have, especially with the size 1 ball. If you dribble around a size 1 ball a lot, when you step on a field with a size 5 or a size 4, it's going to feel a lot easier. You're going to have a competitive advantage because in theory, it's harder to manipulate a size 1 ball than it is a size 5. So for that reason, if you can invest in a size 1 ball, not only can you dribble, but you can also spend some time juggling, right? Not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are always the best jugglers. So bring a tennis ball, a soccer ball with you everywhere you go. I call this a soccer vacation. The more touches you get, the more mistakes you make. The more mistakes you make, the more you're gonna learn, right? So juggling, right? Juggling different size balls, smaller balls like this and a tennis ball, right? Right, size 1 ball or tennis ball. You could carry one of these in your pocket, in your gym bag, in your backpack. It's always a good opportunity, right? Who doesn't have 1 minute to juggle a ball? Who loves soccer, right? Everyone's got 1 minute. So smaller balls will help you develop precision. Heavier balls, basketballs, 2.2 pound medicine ball will help you develop power. And when you improve both, you're gonna sharpen your touch, make you more dangerous on the field. The last thing I'll leave you with, 30 seconds. If you aren't using an RMT rope, this is like having a soccer gym at your fingertips because it helps you get in so many different ranges of motion, and it's going to help you improve your running technique, improve your agility, improve your timing. I noticed my juggling improved when I started using one of these, which improved my passing, my shooting, even my dribbling improved. It helps improve your balance, it makes you harder to knock off the ball. For all those reasons, you want to search RMT rope plus David Weck, W-E-C-K. Hopefully these ideas help. Test them out. reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.